Hello wrestling fans, welcome back to the Wrestling Wrap-Up. I am your host, of course, the megastar, Austin Savage. Raw this week. This was a great build-up show, or a go-home show for SummerSlam this Sunday, live on pay-per-view. The Eve-Beth Phoenix match was very well put together. I'm really digging this whole attitude by Beth Phoenix and Natalya about the cookie-cutter, Barbie doll, bimbo divas that they have in the company now. It's women like Kelly and Eve that give the women like Natalya and Beth Phoenix a bad name. They're wrestlers. They never wanted to be anything else. Eve was a model. Kelly was a model. Maurice has been in special editions of Playboy. She's not a wrestler. They've come a very long way. Don't get me wrong. Don't think I'm hating. They've come a long way. But wrestling was their second choice. And that's all I'm saying. I mean, Natalya and Beth Phoenix have always been wrestlers. I mean, Natalya, it's in her blood. She's the daughter of Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and she's the granddaughter of Stu Hart. So, I mean, you don't get much more of a pedigree than that. Moving on, the build-up for RAW and Ziggler. Should it happen at SummerSlam, which I hope it does, or in the near future, it has been really good for these guys. I think it's time for Ziggler to lose Vicky Guerrero and go it on his own. I think he's ready. And I'm not going to talk about everything that happened on the show. The last thing I'm going to talk about, and I'm sorry this has been a quick video, but I've been working a lot of hours and I'm tired, but I wanted to do these videos for you fans that do watch the show. By the way, thank you very much for watching the show. I want to talk about the contract signing for the main event at SummerSlam, which is, of course, the WWE Champion, the real WWE Champion, CM Punk, against John Cena, the paper champion. And he is. If they were going to give the title back to John Cena, why not just put him in the tournament and have him win the tournament? Why have Rey Mysterio win the championship just to lose it to John Cena less than 2 hours later? Anyways, what I wanted to talk about the contract signing is the fact that John Cena on worldwide television mentioned his 5 moves of doom, which tells me a few things. One, that he listens to people when they talk. 2, that he does go on the internet and listen to people. And C, yes, I said C, that he can laugh at himself. And for that, again, like I said last week, we have to respect him for that. Punk called him a phony. And I don't know if that's accurate. I think John Cena going from bodybuilding to wrestling makes him a bit of a phony. And then Punk goes on and mentions the recent WWE releases, of which I will mention now. Harry Smith, or as the WWE Universe knows him, David Hart Smith was released. Vladimir Kozlov was released. There was another one. Melina was released, and Gail Kim has apparently quit the WWE. I don't know if that's true or not. It could have been part of a storyline. Whatever. I will say this. David Hart Smith has said that he's going... Harry Smith has said he's going to Japan, which is good for him. He can learn some additional skills. I hope that he doesn't go to TNA Wrestling. Again, Impact Wrestling. I think ROH would be a good fit for Harry Smith because he doesn't have to be flashy. He doesn't have to be a sports entertainer. He can be a wrestler. And like Natalya, it's in his blood. He is the son of the late, great British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith, the nephew of Bret the Hitman Hart, and the grandson of Stu Hart. So he has it in him to be a wrestler. And you know, I don't want to say that the WWE is trying to copy the Attitude Era with this new gimmick Punk is doing. I will say this. They are doing something very special. And how long has it been, fans, since we've been able to sit back in our chairs on a Monday night and say, wow, the WWE is really doing something special here. Think about that. I will catch you guys after Impact sometime this weekend prior to SummerSlam, and I will do another video after SummerSlam. This is the Wrestling Wrap-Up. I am your host, Megastar Austin Savage. Email the show, wrestlingwrapup@yahoo.com. Follow me on Twitter @ProudToBeStraightEdge, and I will catch you guys later on in the week.